Trump has deployed National Guard troops to handle the protests in LA. Now the California governor says the state will sue. But isn't this all American law enforcement? Let me explain. ICE is a federal agency responsible for enforcing immigration laws. Following Trump's controversial immigration crackdown, the White House has set ICE a goal to arrest at least 3,000 migrants each day, and planned protests have taken place across the US. We know the US is very touchy about state powers. Each state holds a jurisdiction in their geographic territory, and they share power with the federal government. The US Constitution outlines the division of power because when it was written, there was concern the federal government would have too much control. This is where the National Guard comes in, a section of the military that can be used as reserves for the Army and the Air Force. Each state has its own unit which answers to the relevant state governor and the president. Back to the LA protests. On Saturday, Trump called to deploy the California National Guard members to LA to join the LA Police Department in handling the protests. He did it without the governor's approval, which hasn't been done by a president since 1965. The California Attorney General said the LA protest does not meet the threshold to enforce federal powers, and the state will be suing the Trump administration over it. After the National Guard came in, Trump sent in 700 Marines to protect federal property and personnel, including ICE agents. This caught the LA Police Department off guard. On the Marines, the governor said it's being done to sow more fear, more anger, and to further divide. The governor also said that of the first 2,000 National Guard members, only 300 troops are working. The rest have nothing to do. This is a great time to note that the Marines and National Guard troops aren't expected to do any law enforcement duties, which is actually prohibited. Trump can choose to invoke the Insurrection Act to give them law enforcement power, but we don't know if he has plans to do that. A few hours ago, the governor said that Trump is deploying another 2,000 National Guard troops to LA, and that's on top of the first group of 2,000. A former FBI and Department of Homeland Security officer said the president is operating under Article 2 of the US Constitution, which outlines the executive power shall be vested in a president of the United States of America.